On the 31st of January 2025, I was one of a small group of people invited along to watch the deck slide of Small Dean Viaduct. The viaduct, highlighted in red on this map, straddles the A413 London Road out of Wendover and also the railway line which goes between Aylesbury and London Marylebone. This required the closure of the A413 on the 31st of January and also the closure of the railway line on the 2 following days. The viaduct is 345 metres long and sits on 6 concrete piers with abutments at either end. This graphic shows how the viaduct is put together. There's quite a lot to explain here, so I thought I'd leave the text on so you can read for yourselves. It's much easier. Right then, it's time to have a look at the deck slide. The first thing we had to do when arriving on site was to change into PPE gear. We were then taken to 3 different viewing areas where at first we could see the viaduct inching its way along very slowly. But when we got to the last viewing area where the head of the viaduct was, the team were on a break. So there we were, stood around, waiting for something to happen. The funny thing was, I'd set my camera up to do some time lapse at this point, and all it was recording was the clouds moving. When they took us down to the London Road though, I was able to record a few minutes of time lapse. This shows how the viaduct moves in fits and starts because they have to make adjustments as it goes. It would take another 2 days for it to pass over the railway line, and this is what we're going to see next as I take to the road and fly the drone over it as well. This is me on the 2nd of February, the last day of the deck slide. So here it is. Small Dean Viaduct. Well, it looks like they're still at it, so I should be able to get some time-lapse video done. It's strange, I was actually stood here the other day watching them push it over. Extraordinary. Here I am on the London Road out of Wendover. I see the viaduct there being moved very slowly. This time lapse shows the viaduct being pushed into its final position. This was filmed over half an hour and you can see where they've just been nudging it slowly along to get it in the right position. And here is the viaduct at the end of its deck slide. It is now in situ, and work can begin on the rest of its construction. And I'm particularly looking forward to the cycleway being put in, because that road was a nightmare. Oh, it was horrible. I'd like to thank HS2 and EKFB for inviting me along, and also Wendover News for suggesting me in the first place. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll be making regular updates on this site in future videos. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.